Hi, my name is Jeffrey Burns. My speech is on the public's right to privacy through electronics. A short while ago, the United States government demanded that Apple take an unprecedented step which would threaten the security of the consumers. Smartphones, such as the iPhone, have become an essential part of everybody's lives. They are more than just an object to place a call and talk to somebody, but they are now holding information such as people's calendars, their notes, photos, and even more um, secure things such as healthcare and financial statements. This information needs to be protected by the companies such as Apple or Samsung, so that us as a consumer, our information is not easily accessed by people such as criminals and even hackers or the government to spy or take information without our permission and use it. Um, the government suggests this tool that could only be used once on a phone. They wanted Apple to create it to get into a phone that was recovered in a it was a mass shooting. They wanted it to be created so that it would be like a back door to the iPhone, so that they could unlock this phone that they believe might have information that could lead to terrorism or information that led to why this shooting took place, and they wanted it to get into the iPhone, and they wanted it to be a one-time deal where if this software was created, they could get into the phone just that one time using it, and then the software would delete itself. But say the software was taken and by the government, and they put it into some kind of team. They gave it to some kind of electronic team or tech team, and they took the software that was created by Apple and duplicated it before using it, so that instead of this just being a one-time thing where they can use it, they're now going to be able to use it multiple times without going back through Apple for this information. Some would argue that the backdoor for the hack into the iPhone through the security codes is a simple, clean-cut solution to where it should not be permitted. It's then going to take the consumer. It's going to take their information to where it's not going to be so secure anymore. And if the government could easily just use this for reasons that are just unnecessary, or somebody that might be working for the government could get greedy and take the software that was created and sell it on a black market to make more money. And once something like this got onto the black market, it could just completely destroy so many lives because of people buying it then just to get information on people who maybe not necessarily have even done anything to somebody or committed a crime, but maybe like employers, bosses, or people of higher authority to people, and just digging up dirt to put them in a position to where they're gonna maybe lose their job and it benefit them, but really it's not right. The iPhone that is in talk about what they're trying to take what the software they're trying to create to unlock this iPhone is from the Justice. There's the shooting on December 2nd. It was in California. There was 14 people killed and 22 were injured. The judge signed off, but the Apple still refused to release the information to give them to unlock the iPhone. It doesn't, even if this software was created or released to the government, the Apple thinks it would take about 5.5 years for them to use brute force to unlock the phone. Which brute force means it's like it's a system that runs so many passwords using numbers and letters per minute. It's used to unlock stuff such as like an iPhone or something. But then they got a second opinion from a student at Johns Hopkins University, and he said it would take about 22 hours to run a 6-digit passcode through the brute force system and unlock the phone. But then he said it gets trickier after that, because then it could take up to 10 years to crack the strong password of the phone and actually get personal information out of it, which by then it'd be 2016, and what's the point of doing this if you're looking for terrorism or other threats? By then, these threats will already be pursued and committed if there is other threats. That's all I have for my presentation. Thank you.